Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, people of all kinds, welcome to the best show during the best part of the week, the end of the week.
Let's go.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
Yo. Welcome to the End of Week podcast. What time is it, boys?
The best time of the week.
Mike, what time is it?
It is the best time of the week, Jay.
The best time of the week!
Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
Woo! Welcome.
Boys are back.
The boys are back.
Like we never left.
Because we never did.
Because
Exactly.
we do,
And we never will.
Because we do a weekly episode until the day we die.
We're here with you forever,
That's exactly right.
Whether you like it or not.
especially if you don't.
Whoa. Whoa. I think you might have hit the wrong button there.
I have no idea. So to my right, I have Mike. Mike, how are you doing?
I'm good, Jan. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. To my left, the amazing Robert. Mike's also amazing, but you're also amazing. There we go. Now evened out. Before anybody says anything, I evened it out. Equal treatment. Okay?
Okay.
Great. Rob, how are you doing?
I was doing all right. So whatever that just happened.
Because last time I hosted, it was like, oh, I got a bad intro compared to Rob, and it was true that time. That time that I actually hosted. So I wanted to be, fair.
I'm going to be honest, I don't even remember.
Okay, that's fair. All right. So the topic for today is the most embarrassing moment that you've had in your life, right? So we're looking for those moments where you just literally were in a public place, right? And a lot of people ended up either staring at you or laughing at you or both. It ranges whether it's super, super horribly embarrassing, life-changing, or mild, depending on those three factors. So who wants to kick us off?
I'll go first because mine isn't terribly embarrassing. I felt more shame than anything. But I guess you can kind of relate shame to embarrassment in a way.
Hold on. What's the difference? I'm not too clear.
I don't know. I mean, shame is like, well, I don't know.
Hold on.
You guys know I'm not good at English, all right? We did Are You Smarter Than a
I was
Fifth Grader?
just about to say.
I don't know why you would ask me that question. Okay. What's a simile? I don't know. Jesus.
Fair. That's fair. But, yeah. Okay.
I mean, this shit right here is pretty embarrassing. If I can say so myself.
You just witnessed it.
All right. Okay. So, under whatever definition, right? What's under your definition of embarrassment, what is your story, Mike?
Okay. So, this didn't happen that long ago. It happened in April of 2021. So, we were all playing tennis, a couple of me and my friends, just, at Alley Pond, just playing some tennis, having a good day. Then my friend asked me, hey, you think you could jump over that tennis net? And not a doubt in my mind. I was like, of course I could jump over that tennis. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, come on. Prime of your life right now.
No question.
Easy.
I could easily do this.
Easy.
Got a run start. I was zooming. I was going crazy fast. Jump, clip my toenail at the end. So, like, literally, I just, like, the tip of my shoe hit the net. But with the speed that I was going, I don't know if you could see this, I just went like that. Like, fell, like, face first. And, I put my hands out to block my head, and I fractured my elbow and my hand at the same time. My elbow in two places, and my hand in one place. But, so when I fell, everyone there is staring at me in concern. They're like, that was a pretty crazy fall. So I get back up. I'm like, I'm good, don't worry. But everyone is still just looking at me as my arm is stuck like this. So, again, it is embarrassment a little bit, but I would say it's mostly shame because I actually didn't make it over the net. And then just had a whole bunch of people looking at me. I ruined tennis for everybody.
Let me ask, was this before or after you joined the Russian mob?
What crickets, please?
I'm
laughing.
So we laugh before we get on camera.
I'm laughing. I'm laughing at the effort. Like he actually stopped the whole theme of the episode to throw that grenade in, thinking that he was gonna kill. And this is all you got.
So I have a question for you.
Oh boy.
How long were you thinking of saying that? From when I started my story? Or was it like halfway through?
Yo, he's
It
been
was like
planning it.
2 minutes ago.
As soon as we started this fucking song, Rob was already thinking, when is it gonna be the right time to actually just slide that one in?
All right, so I guess these beanies are just a no. I'm also doing No Shave November, okay? So that has a little thing into it also.
Yo, but I gotta ask a question though.
This is in November. I don't know when this episode's going to come out.
Do we have a photo of you with like casts? Do you have that? Or
No,
you never
I
took
didn't.
a photo?
No, I did have a cast for like 2 days, and then they took it off. I was in a sling mostly.
Oh, do you have photos with the sling?
I don't know.
No.
Maybe.
Hopefully, yeah. So we can show the people. you know.
No, I mean I fractured my elbow. You don't have to. You don't need photographic proof for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like when we said hi to Mike, he was like, no.
Yeah,
no.
I can't even give a good dap still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still not good. No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, feel bad.
That's where the shame comes in.
Nah, I won't.
I should have made it over that. Should have made it over that net.
I mean, yeah, that is pretty embarrassing. Like
Yeah.
right now.
Especially when you're so confident in it. You're
Yes,
like, I'm
yeah.
gonna make it. I'm
I
gonna
can
do
just
it.
imagine you dashing across the like half court and just going like this bullshit. I mean, I can do this. Like I didn't even need to go that far back and actually get a running start.
Before you got clipped, did you know, like, or actually, the moment you felt your toe clip the top of the net, did you know you were about to bust your ass? Or were you like, all right, this was messier than I thought it'd be, but I'm still going to land cleanly?
No, I knew I was fucked.
Damn.
Because I fell
Like you felt your
And then
momentum.
slingshot into the floor.
if I was upright, the minute that happened, my head, I went upside down. So there was no.
Yeah,
No
I feel like
reaction
you
time?
clipped more than your toe in order to.
No, it's because
for
it was
that
the
to happen.
speed.
You
It
know,
was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
speed.
For it to have been that intense.
I'm telling you,
The
it was
speed?
The speed. Yeah. it was the speed.
actually, if you would have gone faster,
You would have just. Your momentum wouldn't have changed.
Yeah, exactly. If it had gone faster.
All right, maybe it was like a couple
You know what's
of
funny? He
toes.
probably looked slow as hell when this all happened, actually.
I'm not going to lie. I wish there was a video, but there's not.
Yeah.
Like, I really do wish there was a video.
Oh, come on. We can't dissect this anymore.
No, you keep going. I got all the answers.
All right, Rob. What's your story? Come on.
You going to button your shirt?
Well,
I'm laughing because you guys actually are trying too hard.
so what's going on here? We're just getting personal
You're
now?
trying too hard.
Anyway, my most embarrassing story,
Yes, please.
I would have to say, is when I was 8 years old. And
Oh, taking it back.
We're taking it back to the Bay. Rest in peace to Mac Dre. Anyway, so 8 years old, and I went.
I'm not the host today. Don't let me. I didn't press that button. All right.
And I went to a close friend's birthday party that was held in his backyard with a kiddie pool.
Was it Jared?
No,
Oh.
actually.
Okay.
For the context of our viewers, it doesn't change anything.
I was just curious.
So the kiddie pool is maybe like 2 feet deep, and I remember leading up to this, like this was going to be my first time going to a pool party essentially as a kid, and I remember,
There's a kiddie pool, and you're going to a pool party.
yeah, dude, that's basically like fucking like a Vegas day club at that age,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, you're
right.
not wrong. You're not wrong.
And so, leading up to the party, I remember I had heard other kids talk about like pool parties and how they have been to pools where legitimate pools and they peed in the pool. And it's like, oh yeah, you just pee in the pool. Why am I going to get out of the pool to use the bathroom?
Oh,
And
yeah, why would I do that?
exactly.
No, I'm joking.
Oh, all right.
Are you?
So while we're at my friend's pool party,
Now, everyone's having a good time in the pool. Again, it's only 2 feet deep, so everyone's basically standing up and or just pushing each other. And so I'm having a good time.
What's the diameter of this pool?
I don't know, 10 feet?
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty lit.
Sounds lit.
Gee, I might go back.
We might have to get one
Yeah.
for the studio.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would be an
yeah.
amazing episode.
Anyway.
We'll circle back.
So I decide I'm not going to get out and pee. Fucking, this is the trend nowadays. Everyone's doing this shit, just peeing in the pool. But I didn't know, like, the procedure. I didn't know the technique. I just figured you just fucking pee and that just is what it is. So while standing up with the water essentially like at my shins, I begin to pee.
Wait,
Now,
was your bathing suit wet or no?
I've been standing up for some time, so it was like relatively dry. So I'm standing up and I just begin to pee. And this is while the person who was throwing the party, their dad was saying something to me.
You're kidding
we're
me.
talking to one another, and I just
Someone is
start to-
staring you directly
No.
in the face,
And
you're
he
like,
asked me, I don't remember what the conversation was, but I literally just start to pee as I'm like shaking my head at him. And then I see him.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
We're making eye contact in that moment. He looks down
oh God.
and he stops mid-sentence and just goes, And I realized, like, oh no, this isn't a smoke screen. He clearly sees I'm pissed. I'm peeing directly into this goddamn pool. And dude, after that, I stepped out of the pool, put my clothes on, and I literally just stood off at the side of the party until my parents came to pick me up because I was so mortified that I looked someone in there. I looked the owner of the household in his eyes while I peed in his kiddie pool. Dude.
That's like a that's
An
a
assertion of
Yeah,
dominance.
that's an assertion of dominance,
You're
yeah.
asserting your dominance at that point.
yo, this is my pool now.
Yeah. Wait, so what happened after he saw that? Did he say like everybody get out of the pool?
No, he didn't say anything.
You start laughing
So
and
all
No,
then
he let it rock.
All these kids are just playing in your piss.
I mean, they're playing it more than my piss, if we're gonna be honest.
Dude, this is crazy because I have never taken a piss in a pool. I'm dead ass. Like I've never taken a
that's a lie.
No, it's not. I had a pool.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Yeah.
listen, I peed in his pool, probably. Probably. I don't remember.
But I had a pool my whole life, so I knew like not to pee in the pool. You know what I mean?
What do you mean you knew?
Because you're not supposed to pee in a pool. Like I know people do it, but you're not supposed to.
It's chlorine.
But so what? That's still dude.
Rob sounding like he
Oh
still
my
does
God.
it. He sounds like he's still doing it to this day.
I know when you
wouldn't-
go into a pool, you're not thinking that people are peeing in your pool, right? Or any pool. You're not consciously thinking that. But when you go underwater and then you come back up and you're just like, what do you mean? It's going to be like piss all over you.
Because of like your way of thinking is why they have this new chlorine that turns blue when people pee. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen
Because
that.
of
I've
your
seen
way
that.
of thinking?
Listen, man, that's not right.
I've never even peed in the ocean.
All right.
How many times have you been in the ocean?
A lot.
So, then I don't get it.
What do you mean you don't get it?
Why would you not pee in the ocean?
So when you go to the beach, where do you pee?
The bathroom.
What if it's a giant ass beach? You walk all the way to the bathroom?
I mean, they're usually not that far.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Not
like
once.
Zero
Actually,
sense to me.
Not consciously. I mean, maybe like when I was like really little, but like consciously, no.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, well, I've never fucking fractured my elbow jumping over a 3-foot tennis net. So
Yo, tennis nets are pretty high. Yeah, tennis nets are pretty high. All right.
All right. So let's dive into my story.
let's do it.
And I think I got you both beat. Well, before I actually tell my story, Rob,
Mm-hmm.
from a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate my story?
In terms of level of
Embarrassment. Like where 1 is nothing happened to 10 being life-changing embarrassment. Like mortified beyond belief.
Like a 3 or 4.
I mean, it was life changing, but not because of the embarrassment.
Yeah, but I mean that's not that embarrassing.
Yeah, it really isn't. That was just all I could really think of.
Yeah, I was going to give it like a 5, 6, but yeah. So
How would you rate mine?
Yours, it's the owner of the house. That gives you a lot of points.
I would say that's a solid like 7.
Yeah, 7, 8. Yeah.
7.5.
Yeah.
I literally removed myself from the rest of the
I mean, yeah, that's pretty crazy, especially at 8. Like, and you see all your friends having fun.
Bro,
No, that is pretty
imagine
crazy.
Cape Brand, this
No,
fucking guy staring him directly in the eye and just
laugh.
yellowish thing happening in the fucking swimsuit, and then just water fucking dripping down his leg.
dude, and like a kiddie pool doesn't even have like a filter or anything.
It doesn't have chlorine
Like
either.
it's just still water.
That's why it's my most embarrassing story. Not my most redeeming story. God damn. What would you rate mine?
yeah, like a 7 to 8.
Nah, what you just said that you literally moved yourself in the party, that's probably like
Oh, yeah, I felt
an
mortified,
8.5, I would say.
I would
because-
still leave it at an 8 tops because removing
Yeah, but-
yourself is like avoiding more embarrassment.
No, but think about it, dude. He was 8. Imagine being 8 and making the conscious decision that, yeah, I can't play with my friends anymore. Like, that's actually crazy.
That's true. That's true. All right, so
And then watching them have fun. Like on top
you were
of that.
so mortified.
No, you know what I was terrified of? If I went back, that the dad would say something. That's honestly what I was terrified of.
He let it
not
slide
even-
at
yeah,
first.
yeah,
and then- yeah.
Oh my God, no. Okay, so I'm gonna tell mine and you guys. It's why I have such a big bar because I think I will never recover from this. I think it's been like
Bold statement.
it's been like
Christ.
literally it's been like 15 years. Okay, all right. So I was in middle school, going to high school. It's like maybe 8th, 9th grade. I don't exactly remember, but we were doing, in history class, sometimes the professor likes to just pick a chapter and everybody reads a little bit of it, like in turns, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that was going on, right, with my history professor and the whole class. We were like in a single classroom, we were like 30 people, right? 30 students, right? I'm like, I don't know, 12, 11, 13, whatever, and I'm going through puberty, right? So that's the context. So after everybody goes, it's like it's pretty quiet in the classroom, right? People are reading, blah, 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 out loud. When they get to me, I started off my sentence pretty chill normally. It's very confident, like I read before, whatever. I was even like doing monologues and whatever and spelling bees and shit. So I was pretty confident in my public speaking, right?
Okay.
And then, bro, I go like, and then after, my voice fucking cracks like insanely loud, insanely funny, like I don't get like super distorted, like horribly, right? So my voice cracks, right? And I think in my mind that I can play it off and keep reading. Immediately, 30 people at the same. No, bro, not even that, because that would be like doing me a favor. Bro, people are dying, like laughing super loudly where I can't continue reading. And that's not even the worst
you
part.
have to wait. You
I have to wait for
man.
people to stop, right? And I'm turning fucking beet red, bro, and I'm fucking dying. And then when I think to look at the professor for him to help and calm everybody down, he's dying.
Oh,
Bro, the
man.
professor literally took off his glasses.
He's like hitting his students next
Bro,
to him.
take off your glasses. Bro, take off your glasses. He's taking off his glasses and actually crying, bro. He's fucking crying.
Nah, that's crazy. That's
bro,
actually crazy.
he's dying. And his laugh was super like comic-like. He was like, like a very comic-y laugh.
Oh, you should have flipped the script on him right there.
Bro.
You should have been like, what the hell is that laugh?
Everyone's just like, wow.
bro, and it was so loud, and it must have been like a good 10 seconds, but it felt like 30 minutes for me.
Yeah,
While everybody
yeah.
quieted down. So I couldn't wait, right? Let's say 9 seconds went by. I couldn't wait, and I just fucking left the room. I left the classroom. I couldn't take
That's
it.
what up, baby. We remove ourselves from the issue. You got to remove yourself from the issue.
Bro,
Oh, man.
I was so mortified. And usually when you do that, like the professor goes after you and says, like, what are you doing? Come back in, blah, blah, blah. at least in my school, he fucking let me go. Wow. Not even tried.
Wow.
Yep, go. You're not gonna financially recover from this. Like, go fucking go.
Dude, and that's not even that. Like, dude, everyone's voice is cracking in middle school.
You know what? That's what I thought when he started the story, and I was like, really? But I remembered it was a huge. I used to get anxious reading in front of the class.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, when you're going through puberty,
Yeah.
even though everybody's going through it, you're still waiting for somebody to.
Oh yeah, because you want to target someone else.
Exactly,
Yeah, I mean, I get
exactly.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't even really remember that being a big deal.
Okay, so I'm not.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
I'm not entirely done with the story though.
Oh God.
So I still haven't gone back to the room, right? So
Where'd you go?
I went to the water fountain.
Okay.
Got some water,
That's a good
whatever.
idea.
Yeah.
Watching it.
Just fucking go. Oh my god.
What's wrong with me?
I was like, and then, bro, I'm like thinking in my head, like, oh god, this is gonna be the topic for like the next 2 days. Everybody's gonna know. It's gonna fucking travel to all the fucking grades. Like, I was panicking, bro. I was like, and then at one point I went like, man, I mean, I can't do anything about it. I'll just go into the room.
Right mindset.
Bro, I go back and they start laughing again.
Oh,
bro.
man.
Bro, they start, but not as hard.
The moment they see you,
Yeah.
Damn, son.
Not
Damn.
not as hard.
I mean, honestly, to be fair, you did kind of set yourself up for that for leaving.
yeah.
Because like, what are they
Bro,
gonna
I
do when
couldn't
you walk
take it.
back
Yeah,
in? Like,
yeah.
of course
I
they're
couldn't
gonna
take it.
laugh.
I couldn't take it. It was so horrible. So many people laughing and pointing.
Because first they're
Bro.
laughing at you because of the voice crack. Now they're laughing at you because it's like, what a loser. No offense. But that's actually the thought process that those kids are
And
going
it's
through.
also,
so
it's
bad.
like if they had died down from laughing already, and then they kind of maybe not forgot about it, but they just were good. They were chilling, and then the minute they see you again, it's just
immediately,
gonna, yeah, it's just
immediately
gonna come
comes back to them.
Yeah.
And then they start not as hard. And the professor that time actually told them to shut up and whatever. But yeah, so I had to do like essentially the walk of shame to my fucking desk.
Yo, how far was your desk from the door?
It was, so if you have 5 rows, it was like maybe the third from first to last. So a good,
That's
a
decent,
good walk.
That's a decent walk.
A good
yeah.
walk, yeah. So it wasn't immediately at the top, but it was still quite 3-4 seconds of silence, right? And laughter. Silence and laughter, silence and laughter.
Imagine
Yeah.
the moment he sits down, it's like the teacher's like, all right, class, calm down. Jam, we got another chapter for you to read.
You know what I was thinking that is just extremely fucked up?
Wow.
Bro, no, that would have been a targeted strike. That would have been from the professor. That would have been a targeted strike.
Imagine Jan took the walk of shame. He went to sit and someone pulled the chair.
Bro.
That's literally just bullying.
I know. That's
Yo, we should do an episode on bullying
Yo.
in school.
it's not
Yeah.
gonna be good.
Yeah, I went through a lot of
Like
it.
bullying that you experienced.
Oh, I never got bullied.
You were a
acceptable.
bully? You were the bully? No, I got bullied at all.
I wasn't even really a bully. I don't think. I don't know. Was I?
Hey, you can't be. It's one or the other.
You were definitely more of a bully. Someone being bullied, for sure. All right.
Which is pretty crazy. Like, I've always been short. You would think I would have gotten bullied. I've never like gotten bullied.
Nah, I mean, I've seen short people.
I guess
just
I do
fucking-
like the first
They
attack.
fight the most.
Yeah.
It's mental warfare.
Yeah, it's mental warfare.
All right, but that's a topic for another day. That's a topic for another day.
Right. So,
Mid.
okay. So before we wrap up, scale 1 to 10. My story.
I mean, so I don't think the voice cracking itself is even that bad.
I agree.
But the fact that 30 of your peers and the teacher were laughing at you, like, that's OD. And then on top of that, the walk of shame.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
I would say that's like a solid 9 at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that's a solid 9.
Knowing how anxiety inducing reading in front of the class used to be.
Literally, I remember it like it was fucking yesterday.
Yeah, I'll
So-
give that a 9. I'll give it a 9.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
All right. Tell us what's your most embarrassing story. Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And please tell us what you think of our stories.
Yeah, whose was the most embarrassing? Mike being a fucking unathletic piece of diarrhea.
All right, we're going to take the camera to a tennis court one of these days. All right?
Oh,
Not for me.
You
for you.
rematch.
No,
The
for
rematch
you.
again.
No,
Greg's
you.
bull.
Yeah.
I could do that literally with one leg, probably.
Bro,
That's
yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what I said.
Pull that
That's
clip.
exactly
Put
what
that
I said.
clip. Put that clip.
That
We're
is
gonna
exactly what I
stay
said.
tuned for the tennis court clip, please. Like and subscribe. The end of
Like
week
and subscribe.
The end of week podcast.